good morning slash afternoon, depending on how you want to look at things. I mean, it's definitely the afternoon, but I just woke up like an hour ago because, Galileo. Anyways, doesn't matter. This is my first time doing one of these videos, and I guess I'm kind of excited because some of you have asked for it, so I figure why the heck not? I can do this. I can talk to you and get ready, right? Well, you know, I can talk to me and get ready. This will be a new venture for me, but I think we can do it together. So I hope you all enjoy. I'm gonna cut this intro short because obviously the video is gonna be long enough since we're just gonna be taking our time here and putting on our makeup, right? I mean, I know I like to watch these kind of videos when I'm getting ready, you know? Like it feels like you're in company. I don't know. Oh, the life of a lonely girl. I'm not lonely, stalkers. I don't need your company. But yeah, let's zoom on in. Or do you not want to be completely, you want it to be like, right? I'm telling you, this is all new territory because we want to be like we're talking. I'm only like used to doing tutorials and stuff like this, so I'm used to zooming in really close. But I will list all of the products. There will be all of the things down below, so if I don't like name off every single thing I'm using, please check there. I'm really hoping I don't go out of focus. Now, normally I would wear my contacts for a video like this, but, sorry. My lips are feeling quite dry. Normally I would wear my contacts for this so that I could like see the viewfinder and see if I'm in focus, but fun fact, got my very first ever UTI the other day, so that was just delightful. And by delightful, I mean that was like one of the worst feelings I think I have ever dealt with. Ever. I mean, I've obviously, you know, like everyone deals with like a stomach flu or like diarrhea type of stuff, but feeling like you're going to pee every single second, I don't know, it's something about feeling like you're gonna pee on everything. It's just like not, oh, it's not pleasant. I mean, and then the other, you know, the burning and the I didn't like that. That relates to contacts because, oh, and by the way, now you're all gonna find out why my videos are always so heavily edited, and it's because I just say uhs and like I kind of stop a lot in my talking, and I'm so sorry. Plus I go on tangents. Where was I going with that? Yeah, the reason why I can't wear my contacts, I mean I could, but one of the pills that they give you when you have a UTI, I didn't realize how hard it was to talk and do my makeup at the same time. One of the pills, it's to stop the burning, I think that's the one. It also turns your pee like an electric yellow. I'm telling you guys, I can feel all of the ums. I just stopped myself from saying another one there. But not only does it turn your pee like an electric yellow for whatever reason, but apparently it can also turn your contacts an electric like orange yellow color. So the lady at the pharmacy when I went to pick up my meds, I was wearing my glasses at the time, but she was like, do you ever wear contacts? And I was like, you know, sometimes. And she was like, well, you shouldn't for the next few days when you're on these pills, because it might be a little scary. And I was like, you don't need to say anything other than bright electric orange eyes, and I'll do whatever you want to avoid that. So okay, so yeah, that's why I don't have my contacts in. I don't want to frighten you or customers tonight at work. So there we go, my face is all nice and moisturized. I just put on moisturizer, under eye cream, and chapstick, and also face oil, which just helps to keep your skin in balance, and then also helps to kind of, you know, fade dark spots and whatnot. My skin is getting better, so yeah, I want to try and fade some of these dark spots. So now we're just going in with the primer. By the way, I don't want one of you out there to ever feel ignored. Well, I mean, I don't want any of you to ever feel ignored, hence why I'm always like commenting back to all of you all. Was that redundant, all of you all, but one of you specifically sent me a full bottle of the Guerlain Magical Beautiful Ball Primer. It was like one of the very first things that I opened from my P.O. box, and I don't want you to think that your generosity, and I mean your extreme generosity, went unnoticed or unappreciated. Trust me, I cried and screamed. My mom was here so she can vouch for me, but I just, you know, I'm the kind of person where I like to use up a product before I open up another product. So I know I haven't mentioned the Guerlain Beautiful Balls, and it's not because that was not an appreciated token of affection. It's waiting to be used, sitting on my vanity, and I just, for now, we are using up my Hourglass primer because that's what I was using at the moment. Just gotta smooth out the face there, feeling nice and soft and delightful now. It's so weird. I can get ready so quickly in the bathroom, just, you know, where everything is in its place, but when I have to move everything out here, I feel like it takes me 800 years longer because everything is not in its place, and I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm out of my element, I guess, but it's okay. It's also weird because I don't have an actual setup. This is slightly difficult, but it's okay. I will do it for you guys. So, speaking of you guys, how are you? You having a good day? I sure hope so. I had a horrible day yesterday. I know, Debbie Downer right here, but I did. So not only, you know, dealing with a UTI, so fun, that was sarcasm, but I also had a terrible headache. It wasn't quite a migraine, but it was worse than a headache. So there was that. And then also one of my professors / also the head of the program, kind of the grad program that I'm in, she went to the site that we are having our final thesis show at the end of the year to propose all of our plans for what we're going to do to that space and whatnot. You know, they just have to do that for fire codes and la la la. And she went there, and as she was proposing things, she didn't have my proposal on her. And instead of saying, "Oh my, it looks like I lost Cassie's proposal," she said, "Oh my, Cassie didn't turn in her proposal." So my name has been tainted, and she sent me an email after this, and me and my advisor, who, I don't know, for whatever reason, I think she's been going through some things, and she's taking it out on other people. You know how some people do that. But so she hasn't been very happy with me lately, / she just hasn't been very awesome lately. But so angry director lady, she emailed the both of us saying, I'm really worried about Cassie because she didn't ever turn in her proposal, even though, you know, she really needed to. She's really behind on her game. Like, this is kind of unacceptable and blah blah blah, and she skipped class yesterday. I didn't skip class. Blah blah blah, I'm worried, blah 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 blah. Just making me sound like a terrible person who doesn't have my crap together. Well, so I emailed her back, like, immediately. I was laying in bed looking at Instagram, and so I immediately emailed her back after I got that email, so like 10 minutes later. And I was just like, A, I did not skip your class yesterday. I did miss your class yesterday because I had a UTI. I had a doctor's note as well. Like, what do you want? I emailed that to you and your TA and the rest of the class saying that I will not be in class the next day. I don't know how much more responsible I can be, you know? And then also, I totally turned in my proposal. I was actually one of the first to do so, and I remember because I turned it in directly to her secretary's hands. Like, she was there, I directly handed it to her, and I saw the sad little pile of proposals that had already been turned in. There was like 2 of them, and I remember joking with her about how, like, oh, I'm glad I'm on top of things, you know, it looks like the rest of the people in the program aren't, and, you know, having a good laugh. And they lost my proposal and they blamed it on me. Ding, so lovely. And by lovely, I mean I hate everyone. I'm so frustrated. To any of you going into the art world / thinking about art programs and stuff, I am so sorry. Get ready for a lot of self-depreciation and hate and non-constructive criticism. I mean, can you guys tell I'm bitter? Who knows? I'm sure there are some programs out there that are lovely. I mean, I want to be an art professor. I would like to hope that not everyone will feel this way about their programs, because I wouldn't want people to feel this way about me. But I'll just tell you, lots of people in my program are not happy with my program. It's not just me. I'm not ready to graduate because, scary in a couple of months here. Who am I kidding? It's in a month. But, you know, I'm excited to get the heck out of here. I'm ready. I'm so ready to move back to Minnesota and be where people actually enjoy my presence. It's not that people don't enjoy my presence out here, you guys. I'm being dramatic, but you know what I mean. You know, I don't have family out here or anything. It'll be nice to be back with my family and back with my friends from high school and college, the friends that are like actual friends, not just friends that I'll talk to maybe once a year, like the people I've met out here. But not that they're bad people. See, this is going down a bad road, very bad road. Let's change the topic, shall we, as we go to put on highlighter. Wrong step, Cassie. First, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but let's put on bronzer. There's my bronzer brush. So speaking of this bronzer anyways, and the beautiful limited edition MAC packaging, how have you guys been feeling about collections from MAC lately? I'm mostly underwhelmed, except they just came out, and I've got a feeling this stuff isn't gonna sell too fast because it doesn't have limited edition packaging, even though the products are limited edition. I think that's silly. We want the special packaging. But I did just buy too many lipsticks from the MAC is Beauty collection. And by too many, I mean 5. I didn't need, you guys, that was my weak spot, come on. It was 12 limited edition lipsticks. So the fact that I only got 5, you know, you gotta give me credit there. But most of them, I think like 8 of them, were Lusters. Lusters are my favorite. My favorite everything and anything. I just love Lusters. So, I mean, granted, I didn't buy 5 Lusters, I only bought 3 Lusters, and then the other 2 I think are amplifieds or satins, but I'm excited. Those are supposed to come in the mail today. I mean, I'll be at work, but hopefully they will leave them somewhere, because I've gotten really frustrated because I've had it happen before where, you know, I'm not here, and then they like don't leave the package at, you know, either the apartment manager place, whatever, or they just, you know, they don't leave it anywhere. And then they just ship it back to wherever I ordered it from, because they were like, you weren't home to receive the package. And I'm like, that's what doorsteps are for, / that's what offices are for, you know? You leave it with them. It's very frustrating. So yeah, there we go. Face makeup is done. Yay. Holy cow, this is a long video already. On to the eyes. Do you want to get like a little closer for the eyes? I feel like you do, right? Maybe even like that close. Is that close enough? So, what else is new, you guys? I'm not that interesting of a person. I only have so many stories to tell. Uh-oh. 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 I didn't think I was gonna run out of stories this quickly. Well, here we go. I'm putting on eyeshadow primer. And now I am going in with a Maybelline Color Tattoo. Give my eyeshadow a little something extra to stick to. Oh, there's a story. I'm doing the eyeshadow look that so many of you said you want me to do a tutorial on, but I'm like, you guys, I mean, you'll see. There's nothing tutorial worthy about this. What I'm doing is very, very basic, and / I'm not a makeup artist. Like, seriously, I do the exact same thing for like every single makeup look that I ever do. I just use different colors or different palettes, so I'm like, I'm not trying to be tricky or anything. Just watch any of my tutorials and you'll see they're all the same. But I'm going in with my Urban Decay Ammo palette, and we're gonna put Chopper on the lid. It sounded like my camera just shut off. I don't think it did. I gotta hope it didn't. I know one of you commented on my video, my best and worst of beauty video, and said that you hate Chopper. Oh! I mean, that's totally fine. You're totally entitled to hate whatever you want. But I love this eyeshadow so much. It's just perfect. Look at it. Makes me want to be able to just walk around like Brock from Pokemon. So racist and awful. And then I'm just going in with a smog. Oh, and also, by the way, I know some of you guys ask me about what my favorite brushes are. Hands down, the e.l.f. Studio line of brushes. The black ones. They're perfect. They're amazing. You don't need anything else. They are cheap, like real cheap. For the eyeshadow brushes, they're just $3 a piece, and a lot of times you can get sets from their website, set on sale, you know, for like $11 or something, $15, and it's like 11 eyeshadow brushes. Boom pow. You buy that and you are set for life. I have had these exact same eyeshadow brushes since the summer before I moved out here to Boston. So like 2.5, 3 years now. They don't shed. They are the softest things you will ever touch in your life, and they're just perfect. There's so many different kinds that they make. P.S. I'm not sponsored, but I would love to be, because I actually genuinely love the e.l.f. Studio brushes. They're just phenomenal. As I'm sitting here using a not e.l.f. brush, this one is just from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, but that's one brush that I don't think e.l.f. makes. At least, I guess I haven't really looked too closely because I have this brush, but a blender brush, that would be nice, e.l.f. But, I mean, I have one, so it's okay. So there. I mean, see, that's literally all I do for this eyeshadow look. And then do a little inner corner highlight. like, this is not tutorial worthy. Sometimes if I'm feeling extra super fancy, I will take this not studio brush from e.l.f. and I will pat it very lightly into Grifter and put that over the top. And it's a very subtle, maybe it's not that subtle, but you can see. It just adds that like purple, delightful glitter that I love. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, yay! And then I'm just going in with this Jordana 12-hour Made to Last liquid eyeliner pencil. This is in the shade Jade Jewel. I got this from a lovely subscriber. Hey girl, hey. She sent me a huge box of makeup that she didn't want / wasn't using anymore, and passed it along to me. P.S. I have the twitchiest eyes ever. I have the twitchiest eyes ever, so you're welcome. So anyways, I've just been loving using this eyeliner pencil to line my eyes. I think it's like just subtle enough of a green where it's not like, wow, that girl's wearing green eyeliner. But, oh, can you even see? I'm sorry. But like, I don't know. A lot of you were saying that you absolutely loved whatever green it was that I was wearing on my eyes, and basically it's this. And then I go in with the angled brush from e.l.f. and I dip it into Mildew from my Ammo palette, and I just smudge it out with that, and this just gives it a little bit more of a standout emerald color to it. Just that extra frostiness. I don't know, I'm sure you can see a difference. I can. But then it just kind of sets that other eyeliner into place. There are a lot of things from Jordana that I would love to try. Like, I feel like I've heard one of their mascaras is phenomenal, / a liquid eyeliner maybe? Or is that Jessie's Girl? Either way, I can't find those brands around here. I have looked high and low, and I can't find them. It's a shame, but life does go on. So yeah, there's the eyeshadow look, you guys. That's literally all I do, and then I do my signature, get the eye boogies out of my eye while I blend out the inner highlight. And now I'm just going in with mascara. I believe this little sample was from Aubrey out in California. Sorry, talking while putting on mascara. No. That's really scary. Here, I'll try. But this is terrifying. My Benefit Roller Lash mascara ran out. The sample. Oh, how I wish I had a full tube. But it's totally okay. I have so many other freaking mascaras laying around. But this is like my second favorite mascara ever. It's so good. The wand is absolutely terrifying, but it does a really good job. Although I must say, I feel like it's one of those mascaras where you have to use it like 3 to 5 times before it does anything magical. I don't know, there's something, some mascaras are just like that for whatever reason, but I don't know, they just take a few tries before you really see the magic. Unlike that Benefit Roller Lash. Did I call it the They're Real? Big difference. I didn't really care for the They're Real. That stuff smudged on me everywhere. And it was just a completely different formula. But, yeah, the Roller Lash, that stuff. First application, you could just see that stuff was magical. Can you like hear me breathing heavy? I'm trying so hard to be perfect for you guys. And no, I don't know what that accent was or what purpose it served. But I hope you liked it. And also, yeah, P.S. no, I don't curl my lashes. I've said it before, but I definitely got lucky in the the eyelash curl department when I was conceived. And I just find eyelash curlers terrifying, so lucky me that I don't need to use one. And I mean that sincerely. Thank you, Mom. / Dad. I don't know. Who is it that has the curly lashes? Probably Dad. I feel like that's an Italian thing. But who knows? There! See? I don't know. That mascara. Oh. It's the Makeup Forever Smoky whatever. Alright, you guys. Final step here. The most important step. The brows. I feel so naked without my brows. I don't know what it is because I didn't ever fill them in until like maybe, I don't know, when was it? Like maybe halfway through college. And before that I was like filling in your brows. How foolish. What a waste of time. But now, oh my gosh, no. I feel more naked going outside without my brows on than I do without a bra on. It's scary and uncomfortable. Not that I think anyone else notices or cares, but I feel like a lot of you wonder about my brow routine. I have a very, very old video on my brow routine and it hasn't changed too much, but it's very simple. That's all I do. You just do a line with the marker so you can like fill in the color in between the lines, inside the lines if you will. And then I start with wherever my brow is sparsest on each side because it's different on each side. On this brow it's right in the top, and this brow it's more on the underside. And then I just brush it through. And there you go, there's some brows. And to set it, also a very, very easy process. I just take my brow wax from Anastasia, which, yes, the minute this runs out, I will be trying the one from NYX. That one didn't come out until after I had purchased this one, otherwise I would not have spent the $20-some on a freaking brow wax. Trust me, I was really upset. I remember spending so long looking for like just eyebrow wax, and not being able to find it. Like you had to buy a whole kit, you know, powder and wax. And that was the only one I could find where it was just wax, so I bought it. And I mean, it's really good, like don't get me wrong, there's a lot of other things I could do with $22 freaking. So there you go. And yeah, this is just an old mascara wand. Oh my gosh, am I done? Yay! So now I'm just taking my De-Slick from Urban Decay. Get that all set and beautiful. Get the glasses back on. Yup. Fluff up the hair for you guys. Oh, and also, I'll put on lip products. So I'm going in with this one from L'Oreal. Just a nice wash of color. and by wash, it's pretty pigmented, but it's really pretty. And then this Clarins lip gloss that I told you all about in my last Best and Worst of Beauty video, because I love it. So now you can see it in action. I feel like there's something on my lip. This stuff really does taste like Gushers. But there you go. See? Nice and glossy, pretty little extra something something that it adds. And we're done! Yay! You know, cheeks are nice and highlighted and contoured, and lips are there, and eyes are also visible behind the glasses because of makeup. Oh, do you want a close up? Hey, so there you go. There's the eyes. I feel so awkward doing these shots, but I know you want to see, so there you go. There we go, you guys. That was actually perfect timing. I'm just on time for work, and yeah, you got to get ready with me. Yay! So let me know if you like these videos. Go ahead and just leave me a comment telling me, and I can always make more, I guess, later whenever I switch up my makeup routine. But this is this for now. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me, and yeah. It usually does not take me 40 freaking minutes to put on my face of makeup, but you know, I was chatting. I was out of my element here. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed hanging out with me. I hope y'all are doing well, and until next time, just stay well until then. Bye! And because I know a lot of you are going to be asking, where was Galileo? Well, that's where he was. Meow, meow, meow. You guys don't understand. I cannot make him be in videos. He's a diva, and he do what he wants.
Isn't that right, honey? You do what you want. You do what you want. Oh my god, Mom. Let me clean myself up before you put me on camera. You diva. You diva. I love you. Can I boop you? Oh my god, Mom, why'd you have to boot me? You're so gross.